Hey everybody, what's going on? Nico here. Okay, so this is what we're working on tonight. We're trying to put up some Halloween decorations. So my idea is, I hope you guys all see me on the video, I'm gonna have this skeleton sitting on top of this dog crate, and I'm gonna buy a big skeleton dog, and we're gonna put the dog coming out from the dog crate. So for this scene. So what I have to do with this guy is he falls back when the wind blows, so I have to drill a hole in this crate and put a rod through and then zip tie him to the rod, and then he won't fall down. So no matter how much wind we get, he will always stay upright. So that's what we're working on right now. So what I have to do is I have to change out this bit. I've got a bigger drill bit here, and I'm hoping that this will make a big enough hole so that the rod that I have will fit into the hole. So this is approximately where he's going to be seated. So I've got to put the rod right about here. So I'm going to move this guy out of the way, and I'm going to drill the hole. All right. That was really easy. Now here's the problem. I have to drill a hole in the bottom of the crate to put the rod through. So I'm going to see if I can get them lined up. Hopefully you guys can still see me on camera. I think you can. Alright, I'm going to try to put this in the same location. But I don't know. No guarantees. Let's see what happens. Here we go. Woo. That was easy. Okay. So, I'm going to get a rod. Yeah, I think this will do. I've got this rod right here, which is going to go. I may pop on and off screen as I'm working out here. I'll be patient with me, okay? I'm new to this video thing. But we'll get it done. Okay, so it fits in there perfectly fine. Now let me try to match it up with the other hole on the inside that I just made. Found it. Okay, so now we have to bang this in a little bit. Got my hammer. Gonna bang this in a little ways. Here. That should absolutely do the trick. Okay, let's see what happens. Now we'll get this guy up here. Look at that. Look at that. See? That's it. Now I'm going to zip tie him to this rod I just banged in. And it's going to hold him in that position the entire time. He won't fall down anymore. Every year we do decorations in our yard. I'll take you for a little walk in a minute and show you the rest of the decorations. But, okay. Use these twist ties that I have here. I usually use zip ties, but I found these twist ties. There is a difference between zip tie and twist tie. These are like the twist ties you used on the end of your loaf of bread. And they work just fine. So I'm going to string this through here, back through the other side of his rib cage. Over here, like so. Grab that end, right? And then I'm just going to twist it. Later on I'll come back with a zip tie and put a couple zip ties in here. I trust those more than I trust these, but for right now, to get moving on these projects, this will do the job. This is what you see. He's not going to fall down. So when the wind blows, he's going to stay in that position. He's not going to fall over. And that's the whole idea, right? So again, he's going to sit on top of the dog crate. And then I'm going to buy a big dog. I have a smaller one here. This is kind of a smaller version of what I'm talking about. This one's kind of tiny. I'm going to buy the bigger version. They have a much bigger version. And I'm going to put him in the crate. And I'm going to have him sticking out right here between his legs. So it looks like he's kind of just chilling with his dog, you know? Okay, put this guy back over there. But I'll name this guy Frank, all right? Frank the Skeleton. So for now, we're gonna let this go. I'm gonna go to the store later on, buy the dog, and I'm gonna put the dog in there, and then, you know, then we'll have the dog. But this guy is, for the time being, he's all set. So now I have to put some little rods into this hay bale over here. I'm gonna move the camera so you guys can see. Okay. See, there's a couple of skeletons chilling on a hay bale over here. And I gotta put some rods into this hay bale behind them, kind of like I did with this rod with this guy, because the wind will come and knock these guys over. So I need to make sure they stay up and they don't fall. So there's 3 of these guys. I'll show you what they look like. 3 of these guys. I got these hats for them. I bought them. I think I got them at the dollar store. Each one of them has one of these hats on. So he kind of looks like he's Amish. So, and now I'm going to sit here on this hay bale. I'm going to put these rods in, and then I'm going to zip tie or twist tie them to those rods, so when the wind blows, they won't fall over. Alright, got my 3. See how we just fell over? That's what I'm trying to avoid. Okay, I'm going to drop the camera down a little bit, so maybe you get a little better view. Alright, okay, a little closer. Bear with me, folks, bear with me. Okay, so now, as you see, that guy in the middle fell off. And by me doing this, they won't fall off anymore. So, I kind of figure out where they're going to be situated. This guy right here. Alright, so I'm going to move him out of the way for a second. I know where the rod has to go. So I'm going to tap this in. And this will provide my point where I'm going to secure him. Just like that, see? Just like so. And I'm going to get one of my twist ties. And I'm going to twist tie him to that little rod. And that will keep him from falling over. Alright, so there's 3 of these guys. So we'll just name them Mole, Larry, and Curly, huh? What do you think? Alright, so that guy's set. See, he won't fall over anymore. Let's get the other guy in the middle situated. Goes right in the middle. Okay, I get him set up there, straight up. So now I know where this rod for him has to go. Right, come back here. This guy's had a little bit to drink. Okay. So I know that rod has to go right there. Now we're gonna twist tie him in place.
Look at this house.
Hey, how you doing, guys?
Hi.
So now I'm gonna twist tie this guy up here. And he won't fall off again. Alright, and I've got this last guy. We have to do one more time with him, and then we're all set with that part right there. These little rods came off of a Christmas decoration I had last year, but it broke. And these little things come in handy. I keep stuff. I don't throw it away because I know one day I'm going to have a use for it. And you know what? I have a use for this right now. So I'm going to use this. And the same deal with this guy. Find out where he's going to sit. Put the rod in to hold him up. And then I'm going to twist tie this last guy in place. And that's going to be it. All these three guys will be set. Again, I'm going to go back around later on. I'm going to zip tie them all. I'm just twist tying. I'm going to fix the camera so you can see a little better, hopefully. Okay, I'm going to use zip ties later on, but for now, these twist ties are going to do the job for sure. I could even leave these here permanently. It wouldn't make a difference. To be honest, it wouldn't make a difference at all. Yeah? And there you go. Take you over and show you what I did here. Okay. So, got this guy here sitting on top of the dog crate, if you can see. Right? And I put the rod in the back. The rod right here. This is, I got him zip tied or twist tied to this rod. And these guys, I'll show you these guys here. Muley and Curly. See how they're sitting here? One on the corner, one in the middle, and one on this corner. And this is what they look like. Hey guys. My nieces taking a walk and my sister-in-law. You guys are on video. Alright, so there you go. And I'll show you what I did in the back with those guys. I banged these rods in, right here, these green rods, into the, well, actually pushed these last ones in, and then I twist tied them. So they won't fall over now, see? They're pretty secure. So no matter how much wind we get, they are not going to fall over. Alright, so I'm going to show you what else we've done around here. Hold on. Okay, so here's that guy. We just put him up, Frank. And this is what he looks like. And then we got the other three guys over there sitting on a, it's not really hay. It's straw. I call it hay, but it's not hay. It's straw. They correct me every time I go there. I'm here to get hay. They're like, oh, well, all we have is straw. And I'm like, okay, yeah, that's what I meant. A couple days ago, I put this guy up. He is a worker, skeleton, obviously, and he's got his work clothes on, his safety vest, and his safety hat. And he's gonna do me a favor and rake the leaves. This bike, this is gonna make for a really cool skeleton. I'm gonna show you how we're gonna do that project too. We're gonna have a skeleton sitting on this bike doing a wheelie. Believe it or not, we've got this little coven going on over here, which is we put these guys up every year. Got smaller ones. I guess she's the teacher, the leader, because they make noise. If I clap my hands, not working right now. Maybe the batteries are dead. We've got this one. Her hat keeps falling down, so I'm going to fix that. Oh, she talks. Yeah, and we're gonna put more corn stalks up around here. And we got these little witches here. They light up. They're usually holding hands, but we're not done yet. We're in the beginning stages. Well, the middle stages of setting everything up. I'll take you over here. And here's our graveyard scene. We got this guy right here. I think they're unplugged. Otherwise you'd hear them. They make a lot of noise. I'm sure it probably bothers the neighbors. But we put this little fenced-in area in. Every year we put this up. And for Halloween we use it for a cemetery. And for Christmas we just put lights around it and put decorations on the inside. We have corn stalks over here. We have this guy. Kind of spooky, huh? I put all these little gravestones. You see them on the ground. I put those on today. Pretty easy. I just use one screw. I screw it into the wood and it stays there. No matter how windy it gets, it doesn't fall out. These big skulls. We've got this little scarecrow. He used to talk and make noise and stuff like that. He's broken, so I just use him as a stationary decoration. Now, I haven't thrown them away yet. I'll keep them for another couple years. And as you can see, I have more gravestones around the outside of the cemetery area. Here, we got this big guy in the corner. I think his batteries are dead as well. We've had these on for a couple of days now. And we're using cheap batteries, so they're not going to last real long. So we'll probably go buy some Duracell so they last a lot longer. And we've got this guy right here. He makes a lot of noise. We're not done here. You can see we have stuff like bins full of decorations that haven't even been put up yet. We got this guy over here. He does something. Let's see. He falls down when I kick him. Apparently. Let me see. Look at this guy. And this guy right here. Anyway, we're not done yet. This guy will pop his head up, but I unplugged him so he won't do it right now. But anyway, this is our cemetery scene. Okay, I'm going to bring you guys back in a few minutes for when we put up the guy doing the wheelie on the bike. I'll bring you back for that. All right, see you soon.